guys, Dan back here with the Regular Guy Garage. Getting the car all set and ready. I actually just finished up the coolant leak issue, so literally like 5 minutes ago. Anyway, got the laptop out. Going to mess with the tune just a little bit and get this car ready to go down the track tomorrow night. I was going to run it just on the tune that's in it, but I know it's like super, super, super conservative. And I really don't want to waste a pass down the track on something that is that conservative. So I'm going to step it up a little bit and then go ahead and give it a test run and then get this thing on the trailer and get ready to get down there. I'm going to go over the changes I'm going to make really quick to this. Not really too much. Really all I'm going to do is go into the target air fuel. Up here at wide open throttle, I'm just going to punch a couple more, probably like 12.4. I know in my wideband it was reading 12.0, but on the dyno's wideband he was reading about 12.5, I think. So I just punched it up a few. That should give us 12.8, 12.9. Either his is wrong or mine is wrong. Honestly, I don't think punching this up any higher is really going to make that huge of a difference. All of our change is going to come in here. So I don't know if you can see. Yeah, we're running 26.3, which is way conservative. So let me go ahead and let's see. We'll probably want it all in at like 3,500. Do 34. And then we'll do like 24 here. All right, let's give that a shot. We'll see how that works. I went up to 34, which is what I was running before. I got some cetane, not cetane, I'm thinking about my truck. Some octane booster, octanium in the car. So should be roughly like 100, a little over 100 on the octane level. So 34 is probably more than enough. Got it transition. Actually, what I want it to do is, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we're all in with timing at 4,000. We're at 33, 30. So this should actually give us a pretty good jump. I'm gonna go ahead and fire the car up, take it for a rip down the road, and we'll see how this changes. So I'm a genius and I forgot to data log that, but the car felt pretty good. You know, it's not really going to hook on this kind of gravel country road that I live on. So yeah, let's get this car on the trailer. Let's get it down the track and hopefully we can see some better numbers. Best with the car is 766 with a 7. Got the car up on the trailer. My winch battery is dead and I'm just charging it just in case. I don't plan on breaking anything, but I need to wait a little bit before I head out. Unfortunately, it's getting dark, but I'll have some GoPro footage from inside the car and we'll definitely go over the time slips. All right, guys, so my GoPro battery for some reason is almost dead. So I'm just gonna take the car right up and see what it does. So first run down the track, we went 167 to the 60 foot, which isn't actually even a personal best. And then did a 759 at 91.6. I went ahead and made some adjustments. I leaned up the fuel just a little bit more to about 12.7, and then I added 2 degrees of timing at wide open throttle. Let's see if that made any changes. Also, I made the correct shock adjustment change. I just pulled the car off the trailer, didn't even adjust the shocks, basically went out with them in the trailered setting, and I mean the car hooked right away. So I'm gonna let the car cool down for a quick second, and then we will head back out and give it another shot. All right, so I made some adjustments. We're gonna make a second pass. Apparently my GoPro has more battery life than I thought. It was showing 10%, but then I just turned it back on and now it's showing 60 some odd percent. So let's see if changes I made any difference. If they don't, I'll probably just pack it in for the night. Burnout for some reason. Everyone loves to do burnouts, but for some reason I just always shortchange them. So let's see if I can do a proper burnout here and get this thing down the track. All right, guys, so back at the house, and it's a pretty good thing we went racing yesterday because it's raining like crazy today. So second pass, the car actually did go a little bit slower. The adjustments I made, I added 2 degrees up top, and it was basically, diminishing returns. A lot of people think that, add timing, that's really going to be what makes power. But in this case, it didn't. So the slip on the right is the, pass right off the trailer. This was at 34 degrees of timing at wide open throttle. I kind of ramped it in. It basically went from like 28 up to 34. I think 34 degrees I think was in by about maybe 3250 RPM. And then on the left, I added just 2 degrees up top completely. So basically 36 at wide open throttle, which people, have been able to do, especially with the fuel that I got in the car, no pinging or nothing, but it didn't make any more power. As you can see, it was slower everywhere. It's basically, this is a time that I would run on the 373. Some engine combinations, if you actually have, an efficient engine, it won't need as much timing. You can get more off of 34, maybe even 33. I think my 1199 was actually on 33 or 32 degrees of timing. So what I wanted to do was actually take a degree out of the car, do a run down the track at 33 degrees, but there was a lot of people were showing up. It was probably last race day of the year. Obviously there's a week left in the year, and a lot of cars were showing up, and I kind of just I like to go when it's quiet. This way I can go get, my little bit of testing in and then get out of there. But, really happy with the personal best, 750. Pretty happy with that. Obviously, clearly the 410s picked us up some time. If that would have been over the quarter mile, I feel like it would have dipped way lower into the 11s, maybe 1180, 1170. I think we would have been, we would have seen a bigger improvement over the quarter mile as opposed to the 1/8 mile. Anyway, guys, as far as where we're at now with the car for the year, obviously for the year we're done, but as far as until the spring basically rolls around, we're going to be doing a lot of wrenching on the car. Not going to be racing it on this setup for the rest of the year, at least not at the track. You know, I got some other stuff coming up where I'm going to be driving the car, but to be quite honest, I'm tired of trailing around a 7-second 1/8 mile car. It feels kind of stupid, just, you know, and so my reasoning for that is because I actually don't even have the car registered yet, and the reason why I don't have it registered or even titled for that matter is because I'm trying to prevent myself from getting in one of those weird moods where I want to sell it. So you know, I have all the paperwork and everything, I just haven't gone to the DMV with it, and that's more so just to keep myself honest, because I finish cars and then I get this kind of weird like, I'm done with it, and I really want to keep this car and go as far as I can with it. So you know, it kind of forces me to, if I do get in that mood, I just stick the car on the shelf for a little while and then, you know, come back to it once I kind of get the, you know, the urge back to work on it. Either way, we got a ton more to do to this car. I really want to have a reputable race car next year where we can actually be racing people instead of me just going down the track and racing the clock. But anyway, that's to come. We got a lot of work to do this winter. Hopefully, you know, my videos and stuff, hopefully you guys like them, hopefully it helps you out. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Check out the playlist for this build. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. As always, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.